My rental had a mirror clause. I broke it. Now something else is using my reflection. Posted by you/glass terms. The lease had one strange clause. Do not cover, alter, or remove the hallway mirror, under any circumstance. Last night, I broke it. Now my reflection moves on its own, and it's not alone anymore. My name's Evan. 31. Freelance code auditor. I move a lot. Short contracts, weird hours, no attachments. I actually like it that way, no neighbors, no responsibilities, just me and the screen. About 6 weeks ago, I took a job out in Rockford, a town you forget even as you're driving through it. Quiet. Cold. Half the buildings are boarded up. My Airbnb was the attic unit of a converted Victorian home owned by a guy named Mr. Langley. Old school landlord. Paper lease, in-person walkthrough, handed me one key on a bone-dry smile. The place was fine, creaky floorboards, yellowed walls, but nothing terrible. Except for the mirror. It was bolted into the second-floor hallway right outside my unit. 7 feet tall, ugly brass frame, covered in scuffs and heat stains like it had survived a fire. It wasn't ornamental. It wasn't even hung straight. It was just there. Like the house grew around it. That's when I saw it on the lease. Clause 8, the hallway mirror must remain undisturbed. Do not move, obscure, clean, or damage the mirror under any circumstance. Violations void your occupancy. No context. No exception. Just a thick red underline beneath it. I asked Langley about it. He said, "It's not about the mirror. It's about the thing behind it." He chuckled after, like it was a joke. But his hands were shaking. I tried to ignore the mirror, I really did. But it's right there on the landing. You have to pass it to get to the bathroom, the kitchen, even the door. The first thing I noticed, it had lag. When I walked past it, my reflection moved just a hair too slow. A blink behind me. At first I blamed bad lighting or stress. But then I started testing it. Waving suddenly. Flinching. Dabbing my chin and watching to see if it followed. Sometimes it did. Sometimes, it didn't. One night, I leaned in real close. I could hear a high-pitched tone when I was within a few inches. Like a static buzz inside my skull. And the mirror, it wasn't cold. It was warm. Like something had been pressed up against the glass on the other side. I set up a webcam facing the mirror, just to be sure I wasn't losing it. Left it recording overnight. The next morning, the file was corrupted. Not deleted, overwritten. 17 minutes of black screen and audio that sounded like breathing, not mine. Slower. Heavier. It happened 3 nights ago. I was carrying a load of laundry up the stairs when the hallway bulb blew. Everything went pitch black. I tripped on the top step and slammed hard into the mirror. I heard the crack before I saw it. A jagged web of fractures now ran across the upper right corner. Instantly, the air felt thicker. Like static before a storm. The mirror buzzed. I stepped back, and saw my reflection, still leaning forward, as if I hadn't moved. Its eyes were wrong. They were fully black. Not shadowed. Not bruised. Empty. Then it raised its hand and pressed it against the glass from the other side. Not mimicking me. Acting on its own. I ran into my unit, slammed the door, and locked it. Turned off every reflective surface, laptop, phone, microwave, anything with glass. At 3:17 a.m., my hallway light turned back on. I never replaced the bulb. The next day, the mirror was whole again. No cracks. No heat. No buzz. But my reflection was still fractured. split down the face like cracked porcelain. And it was always smiling. Even when I wasn't. I tried to leave, but the front door wouldn't open. Deadbolts spun endlessly. Windows showed the wrong street. Not Rockford. Not anywhere I knew. Just rows of empty houses with their lights on. Some had figures in the windows, all watching. Every screen now shows my reflection, the broken one. It speaks, but not to me. He broke the seal. We're thinning. Entry in progress. It doesn't blink anymore. And now, when I look in the mirror in the bathroom, which was never cracked before, I see 3 of me. One standing still. One twitching. And one, getting closer. I looked under the bed last night when I heard something breathing. There was a hand pressed against the floorboards, sliding slowly toward the edge. It looked just like mine. Except the fingers bent the wrong way. Tonight, I covered every mirror, every screen. I'm typing this from an old backup laptop with the webcam ripped out and the screen dimmed to black. Still, I see it in the window behind me. The broken smile. The cracks spreading wider. Something's trying to come through. I think breaking the mirror didn't release it, it just invited it. Like punching a hole in the glass between 2 rooms. And now it's crawling through. It's not just mimicking me anymore. It's evolving. Changing. If you ever stay in a place that has a clause about a mirror, obey it. Never touch it. Never test it. Never lean in too close. Because if your reflection ever stops matching you, it's already too late. I think mine just blinked. First. Posted by you/GlassTerms. Account deleted. Thread archived. Comments locked by moderators. Multiple users report mirror-related hallucinations and device screens showing delayed reflections after engaging with this thread. Rule number 11 has been temporarily reactivated. Do not view reflective surfaces while reading flagged reports. Local ISP logs confirm excessive data usage from non-registered IP echoes traced back to this post. Proceed with caution. Top comment from you/secondtenant33. This exact clause was on my lease 2 years ago. Different town. Different house. But same mirror. I covered it with a blanket. Next morning, the blanket was gone. And so was I, in every family photo, passport scan, social media tag. It's like something took my place, pixel by pixel.